All right, cool. It's raining like a bitch. I don't know if it's gonna pick up in the audio.
Can I do the intro?
Not. No. Hey guys, welcome back to the
Wow.
Not Bad podcast.
Wow.
Comment of the day comes from Cortorial saying, "It's a me, Black Luigi." Huh. All right, you do that, Cortorial. You be Black Luigi. I hope you're the best black ever. That was a disjointed sentence. All right. And we're your four usual lads here, you know, HapiComa, Steph, and Lazy.
Yeah, what's up?
Hi.
All right, I'm still in the spotlight now. Hey guys, my name is Steph, and we go do lyric of the day here now. Kinda high, not very high, just kinda. This one comes from XXXTentacion. Ski Mask, but the part that I'm gonna list is not gonna be by him. Anyway, it goes ha ha ha. A. Our haters not gonna like us for this one. They're really not gonna like us for this one. No. Hey, tell all these industry niggas suck my dick. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times.
I remember this. This was a really good joke.
Yeah.
And if you listen to this shit and you don't like me, wet, flex. Eat my ass. Yo.
There had to be more of a dramatic pause.
You had to pause it like really long, like uncomfortably long, just like sit here in a podcast for like a solid minute.
You want me to realistically time that pause?
No,
Yes.
we're good. It's like a long ass fucking dead
like
air in the
legit
fucking
like
podcast.
quiet for like 50 minutes.
Yeah, it goes like this.
Just like the whole podcast, just like an hour passes. Eat my ass. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for listening to the Not Bad
Eat
podcast.
my ass. He gets fucking interrupted by the actual episode ending.
Just fucking bad. All right, Happy. How about your wisdom of the day?
My wisdom of the day comes from something I just came up 2 minutes ago. Thank you for that intro. So, as you all know, holidays are coming up this month, next month, whatever you celebrate. You're going to be around family. You know what family does? Gives you a freaking migraine. So, to prevent said migraine, make sure to limit your intake upon technological, stuff. So, just stay off your PC and your TV and your other devices for a while throughout, the day. Limit your amount. So that way your brain doesn't say, oh, hey, I'm just going to give you a migraine right now. There you go. So, yeet. Also, make sure you have your headache medication on hand just in case them in-laws be annoying to you. Yes.
I feel like Happy's using this to remind herself to fucking
Like a time log on the podcast.
I had a migraine the other day and it was really bad. I don't know how to explain it, but it's it suffers throughout your entire body. Because a migraine is different from a headache. It's way more severe and it traumatizes the entire body instead of just one section of it. So with me, I get a stomach ache, and if it's a stress migraine, I can't even go blind. It sucks.
I go blind easy.
I go blind all the time. I don't wear my glasses. Walk through the walls, people. Okay, that's my wisdom.
You're welcome.
Oh shit!
Continue.
Oh, you're cancerous. Oh no!
Guys,
turn off your ringtone. God damn it!
stop.
I pasted the topic list down in the podcast chat, and Steph's ringtone just went off. Anyways,
Why?
It's raining here, by the way. If my audio sounds like absolute fucking dog testicles, it's raining like a bitch. It's really bad.
Yes, because
So-
rain is definitely going to affect the audio quality.
But it's fucking annoying. You're gonna hear in the background.
Just in
It's
the
really-
background, you're just gonna hear.
It's fucking stupid, man.
A nigga's taking a
Really
shower
is.
in the other room.
Is it raining? More like shower. Anyways, first topic. By the way, these topics are really outdated because we don't record. You know, suck, big suck. Also, sorry
the
for
whole titty.
sorry for not uploading last week. We actually had an episode, but we had a fuck up, which was on my bad.
Technical
But
difficulties.
this week, hopefully, we have double upload.
Hopefully.
That's all I'm saying. Right. So these topics are a bit outdated. Like Steph wrote the fucking ninja and on the Ellen show shit. That was just a ball of cringe. Just,
I'm just gonna say, like, when he put that in the topics list, it was already really outdated.
No, it wasn't.
Not really. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it pretty much was. It was already like a week old.
Wow, a week old.
Yeah, get with the fucking times, man. Internet speed goes by like crazy. Like after like 3 days, it's not even relevant anymore.
Unless it turns into a
fuck?
meme. If it turns into a meme, then it'll last for a few weeks. But it has to like.
It was kind of a meme.
There's a
It
science
wasn't.
to social shit.
It was kind of a meme, you know, how much money you make.
If it's a
Ellen,
meme,
fuck
then
you, I'm not gonna tell you.
I didn't even hear of it yet.
Me
so.
neither.
I guess. Well, I mean, it's still kind of worth talking about, you know, of how, like, at least we can touch on the topic of, I don't know how you guys feel about this, but if someone asks you how much money you make, especially if you're in, like, that avenue of entertainment, of, you know, getting money, like, how do you feel about that, Happy, since you're the only person who actually makes money?
Oh,
Here.
yeah, that's right. I make money. True.
What happened to your job?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
No, I
was
mean,
trying
like,
to-
internet.
No, I had a job before, but then I moved, so I had to quit my job because I was moving across country. It's kind of weird to talk about money because, like in society you're not supposed to, but in reality you're gonna have to. Like, I've had people ask me, like, yo, how much do you make a month? How much do you make every so often? Well, in this, like, setting, so, like, with art and stuff, like, you can't really set a price on, like, how much you make a month for an average unless you have a consistency of consumers. And because I'm starting, there's no consistency, so I don't really make that much. Like, granted, every now and again I'll get, like, a huge commission that, like, oh, this is gonna set me up for, like, a month or something. So, like, it depends on, like, what you're doing and how much, like, consumers you have.
Subscribe to HapiComa. Link in the description.
Subscribe.
She
Math,
needs it.
art,
She
whole
needs it.
works.
But yeah. So basically, no.
I'm
No,
monkey.
Lacey. I'm not gonna. No, god damn you.
So, can I have an
Oh.
explanation on, like, exactly what happened on the Ellen and Ninja show thingy? I
So
don't
you
what
know,
happened.
okay, it's basically this fucking shit, the basic shit that happens with mainstream media meets internet influencers, where they're all like, "Oh, you play video games and make money? Oh, it must be really easy. Oh, I don't understand how you play video games and make money." Although it's a fucking simple concept if you actually, you know, use your fucking brain hole.
You
and
literally
think about
just
it.
said the concept.
People just donate money to you. I feel like you're good enough.
No, you don't play video games and make money. That's not the concept. Is the entertainment behind it.
The
Exactly.
fuck did you
Like,
say to me,
it's
little
not you play
shit?
video games and make money. It's you entertain people and make money. But you use the video games as a base
Yeah.
of interest. Yeah.
It's
the
like
best I can describe it.
Minecraft commentary videos.
Minecraft.
Guy does
Ooh.
Minecraft. Perfect
Syrup
example.
dudes.
Stop! No! Stop it! Stop! No! I will not
Boo!
take the
Did
bully.
I get ya?
No. Listen, Lazy, edit this out.
I'm not editing it out.
He's
If
gonna
I-
add
if I
stuff
can't-
to it.
if I
He's
can't
gonna
ed-
add stuff.
If I can't edit out my fucking voice crack, I'm not editing this out.
If we
Listen,
edit out
Lazy.
every single voice crack we have in this thing, like, this is like a pubescent podcast, let's be honest.
Lazy, what do I pay you for, man?
You
get
don't pay
paid?
me.
Oh
He
yeah.
doesn't pay me.
That's
I
right.
Like,
want
wait, you
money.
pay him?
Anyway, what he meant to say, Lazy, what do I whip you for, Lazy?
Okay, listen here, you
Lazy.
fucking slave.
No, you
Slave
just
owner. Correction.
Okay.
Okay, now that's actually fucked up because you're not even like legitimately black African American, black American.
Blafrican?
But I'm not legitimately white either. Nigga.
Yeah, you're
Black
fucking
African.
Asian.
Okay, you're all pretty, let's continue.
Yeah, but like you legit call me a slave. Like, nigga, calm down.
Okay, listen. No butts, no cuts, no coconuts. If we all had nuts for Christmas, we'd all have a good New Year's, but we don't. So let's continue.
If we all have nuts for Christmas.
I mean,
It really do be
you
like
can
that
have my
sometimes.
nuts.
Ew, stop it.
La-di-da-di-da.
Telling your boyfriend, stop this.
This is love.
All right. So yeah. So basically, what happened on the Ellen show was, basically a boomer and a fucking like a millennial. They're just at each other. Not at each other. Ninja was being patient as shit, while Ellen was trying to play Fortnite with Ninja.
Ellen was being
And
Ellen. Gotcha.
she was awful at it. Obviously, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And she was trying so hard to play the game, and she just could not play the fucking game
Yeah.
because she's garbage at everything.
Well,
You
she
know.
probably doesn't have any practice as much as Ninja did.
I mean,
So, like,
no. I think she was genuinely just retarded.
Okay, well that's not very nice.
No, I think she was just being retarded on purpose, just to make it look
Says
funny.
genuinely retarded, and then says retarded on purpose.
Cause I made a fuck up, all right,
It's okay.
but
just like your mom.
Oof.
all right.
Okay, just like my mom. Oh, thank you for calling my mom okay, by the way.
Anyway, so yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? I think she was just being retarded on purpose to make it look funny. Oh wait, I can't do this. How do you do this? And then still do the wrong thing.
I mean, do you expect Ellen to play Fortnite?
Or video games in general, like
Yeah.
touch a video game. The last fucking video game she probably played was, I don't know, fucking Catch, in when she was a wee little snippet of a
No, they
human
play
being.
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
Ah, Candy Crush.
Oh, yeah.
Angry Birds, you know?
No. Angry Birds and Candy Star.
Yeah, when Steph bought his tablet. When Steph was like buying his tablet today.
Wait,
Two games were on it. It was
he just bought the tablet?
Wait, this
Yeah.
is a brand new tablet and his audio is shite. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah, pretty much.
But I don't really want to use that for anything but just like
Is-
watching videos and editing videos if it's even
Okay,
possible.
I have a question. Is this a brand store or is this a secondhand store?
This is secondhand.
Secondhand.
store, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was gonna say you should like slap the bitch that like sold you that shit then, if it's not gonna be working that well.
Oh
Oh,
wait,
she's
no,
cool.
it was brand new.
It's a
So,
brand new
first-hand
tablet.
store.
Like, genuinely, it comes with like the kit and everything.
The kit. Yeah, I could
Okay,
I could have
which-
chose one with 3D glasses or one with a case.
There's an
3D
there's
glasses?
unironically, like, you can choose.
You need glasses to see
one
this.
with
It
3D
comes
glasses.
with the thing, the item.
Yeah, but
3D
it's the shitty 3D glasses with the red and blue.
Oh, like the blue lenses that are supposed to like help you be able to stare at a screen longer and not get headaches.
Yeah.
Or-
whatever
No, it is-
those
I
are.
need me a pair. I need me a pair of those.
Gamer glasses.
I was gonna make a sponsorship joke, but I don't remember the company name.
Nobody does.
No one knows the company. But yeah. So yeah, it's just cringy, alright? The Ellen Show shit was just cringy as shit. And she was just going off on fucking Ninja, just roasting him, being all passive aggressive. And as much as I just don't like Ninja, just not like him as a person, I think he's a pretty like
The
a
fuck did you
human
say to
being.
me, you little shit?
Ellen's always passive aggressive.
Shut
like
up.
that's the joke of the entire show. That's why people watch her.
Comedy, you know,
Remember
that's
when she
comedy.
completely
She
just
is passive.
roasted some girl for stealing free samples
Stealing.
or some shit?
Yeah.
Like she just completely
Like she
It's not
really
a-
like she
off on her
got
for
into
no
her
reason.
as well.
It's not a roast. It's just, they're just joking. Like
No,
yeah,
not.
she was
I
just
don't
joking,
even.
but,
I
like,
don't
you
even
know-
think she was joking. She literally made her sit in the corner.
Yeah,
What
no,
the
all that
fuck?
was part of a joke, but
Uh.
Ellen is so delusional that it like to her it seems like harmless, but honestly, if you watch it, it's so painful,
She's
and the lady is
mentally
trying
just-
so hard to go along with it. You know, like when someone makes fun of you, but like you go along with the joke, like haha, yeah,
So
sure,
lazy.
haha."
So yeah. So
literally
pretty much
lazy.
my entire life on this podcast. Gotcha.
Okay. We need to have a new concept. We need to have a new inside joke or like a new fucking thing where we go. If someone's taking a joke too far, you just tell them that they're being like Ellen or some shit. Like,
You're being Ellen.
You're being too Ellen for me. This is
No,
too
you
Ellen.
just
You're
go.
taking the
Stop,
joke
Ellen.
too far.
Stop.
Stop being Ellen.
Get some help.
Basically, and like if
Stop negging. No one likes a nigger.
I have I have a
No,
topic, but it's not on the list. Can I add it?
Yeah, sure, dude. This is easy. Go ahead, add your topic.
I'm a cut in. Okay. So there's this new YouTube trend where YouTubers, like very popular YouTubers who live in the same area, will trade houses for a day.
Why?
That's fucking stupid.
Like, I'm not kidding.
It's a cool
This
concept, but
this
it's
is,
like why?
Okay, I have no idea. I think it's just like, oh my god, like they're in the same place. What the heck? They're going through their house more detailed. Like, that's literally the entire thing.
Concept.
And I'm waiting for one of them to switch houses, and one of the other ones has like a fucking baby, and the person they switched houses with doesn't know what the fuck to do. I'm waiting for that.
Just imagine fucking walking into a house.
Yeets the baby out the window.
No.
And then just yell subscribe and like.
Okay, now that's some
Okay.
Logan Paul shit.
Okay, but imagine switching houses with one of your friends. Like, aren't you worried that they're gonna touch your shit? Or is that just
I'm
me?
just worried that they just might find like just my stash of socks.
Dildos.
I've ejaculated.
Socks. All the socks for your microphone that you used for
If
your,
it was like, if it's
pop
like,
filter.
if it's like proto, I don't mind. But if it's any other friend of mine, I'm taking all my money, all my valuables with me in a bag or some shit. You ain't getting none of that shit, right?
So you're saying if you traded houses with somebody, you wouldn't bring anything with you?
No, like the premise is that like you
No.
walk
I'm
over
talking
and then-
about Steph. I'm talking
Yeah.
about Steph. Because the way you worded that, it made it sound like you weren't gonna bring anything if you like traded houses.
Obviously, he's gonna bring something.
Obviously, I'm
He's
gonna
not go
bring
fucking
some like
butt-ass
clothes and
naked.
shit,
Just
and you know.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't
Yeah.
you like bring your money and like all that like shit like by default?
But
No,
they
but
have food
you would
already at
usually-
their house.
You would usually like leave something back, like a watch or some shit, you know, something like that. You know,
You're not gonna bring every fucking single human valuable.
I would take.
I mean,
my
it's not like you would really
Dude,
have
that's-
any.
Such
Get
a-
it?
my watch,
Can't afford it.
My money,
Fuck you.
my fucking.
Go die,
This is why you needed like a safe or like a lockbox.
It's
or
okay. I
something.
can't afford anything either.
But like, yeah,
Poor
that's
you guys,
that's the
same.
entire like premise of like the topic. It's like, yo, if you were to trade houses with somebody, like, would you like be concerned about your own house or like?
I
That's,
mean,
like,
they get to live in this dark, fucking desolate, sad, spring-loaded. Like my bed is actually like it's a spring-loaded bed.
He
it's
got
broken.
cut multiple times by his.
I'm
bed,
talking about,
apparently.
Yeah,
not
I
the
got
cr-
scratched
not,
by
no,
my bed. My bed is
not
kinda
like your
thin.
current living situation, but if you got like your own house, would you be like chill with like one of your friends like switching houses with you?
Are they comfortable with just like
Steals their
Being-
house.
steals their fucking house? Just their whole house, grabs their house, Enderman style. Kicks on me.
Oh my God, Proto. Remember the fucking video?
Yes, y'all ugly. That's a good video. Anyways, so yeah, this is I also have a topic that's not on the list, but I wanted to talk about it on the podcast for ages. So, I've teased this in the previous episode that was unfortunately canceled. But me and Steph, we did some edible substances. You know, while this I think a couple days ago, this weekend basically, we did some
monkey.
Eddie Blaise, and so basically to put
monkey.
everyone up to speed, what?
I said I'm monkey.
No, stop, monkey. No, stop saying I'm monkey. I hate you. So to put everyone up to speed, edibles are just edible marijuana. It's edible marijuana. You make it, you eat it. You
Didn't
get high
Steph
as
post
shit.
that stuff on Instagram too?
Yes, that's exactly
Yeah.
what he did.
Yeah, when he did that, I was like, you are so sad. You're a sad human being.
Like, okay, Steph, I'm not mad at the point that you posted that. I'm just mad at the fucking camera angle that you put it at. I'm like,
Mad at the camera.
there's so many other options.
Listen, I'm not mad that you posted you.
Man, I'm not
mad that you're
I'm not
doing
putting any effort.
I'm just mad that you
Look,
filmed it
dude,
vertically.
I'm not posting it on Instagram to be like, ha ha ha, look at what I'm doing. No. I'm just posting it on Instagram because I have like literally no space on my phone to save anything. So when I go on Instagram, I go on my profile, I can just look back at that moment. I remember everything that happened that day.
Yeah, that's what Instagram's used for, but it's like, why not make it look like a nice, memorable moment?
I mean, Steph, I'm just gonna say it kind of looked like you just like
You were
smeared
high
some
while
shit.
taking the picture.
I'm talking about like the actual edible itself. It kind of looked like you smeared some shit on a cracker and then put grass on it.
Yeah. Okay. Basically.
That's because it's Nutella and you have to bake the weed, nigga.
Oh, I thought you just smeared shit on it. Excuse me.
Like actual
Smeared
shit.
actual feces on the cracker.
Takes a shit.
Manure
smears it
edibles.
on cracker.
I know. Talking about like shit on a cracker for dinner, but I never thought you'd take that seriously. That's a joke.
Oh my god. Okay.
Never thought you would take that so seriously.
But yeah, we made firecracker edibles, which are the most basic form of edibles ever. Because I ain't going through that gay ass. So like, you have to like infuse marijuana with butter and like make it into this thing called canna butter. Then you have to like put the cookie dough and make this shit and then put it in and have it sit over the
And then
thing.
put it in.
No.
Put it
I'm not gonna do that. That's some cancer. So we just basically just did it fucking. Like we Bear Grylls the shit out of it, improvise, adapt, overcome, Detroit become human that shit, and just went on Vice and just looked up how to make simple edibles, and it was nice.
Just Google searched how to make edible.
How to make edible.
How do edible?
How edible?
How much edible?
Edible.
Edible.
How?
Edible do how?
Coming to a store near you.
I
How
do edible
question
how.
mark edible.
How, and then like all caps, exclamation points, 5 of them, and then 4.5 like question marks, and then very small
Edible.
letters like edible.
How edible?
How,
It's
and then
like
very
absolutely stoned out of your mind.
like half the
How?
amount of
Edible.
font lettering size. Edible.
How
Edible.
edible?
Cancer.
Oh, okay. We're actually becoming retarded. So let me continue my story. We basically we went on
A monkey.
edibles. I took 50 milligrams. I hope not. I hope that's not 50 milligrams because that's cancer. That was 50 milligrams. But I took like hopefully 50 milligrams. Or hopefully not, but yeah. And Steph took twice as much as I did because he's a pothead and he's more fucking, what's the word that I'm looking for? Tolerant of, marijuana. So, we just got absolutely fucking just baked, fried out of our mind. Just all day, as soon as we took it, all day, we slept through all day and the night as well, into the morning. All that time, we wasted a whole day basically when we were on edibles.
But
So
before we wasted a whole day. Before we wasted
Well, you
a whole
want
day.
to you want to take it away, Steph? You want to take it away?
I just want to tell them this one part because when you tell it, you're telling your side, which to you sounds cool. But when I tell it, I'm telling from my side, which what I saw.
Oh wait, okay. I want to tell my side first so that it goes over to your side and just how retarded it is.
All right, go ahead.
And I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
Sit back, kids. This is gonna take a while.
So we were baked. We were completely baked. I think I was just more baked. I think I was affected a lot more than Steph still, which is annoying as shit. Whatever. There was one time where I literally, I was so spaced out, I felt like I decoded into my brain. I hacked into my mind. I became Hackerman. All right? And what happened was, because yeah, man. I was lying down, I was lying face down, stomach down on the bed, and my hand was behind my back, at ease, like if you're in the army, but one hand only, right? And so like, yeah, the palm of my hand was like facing up to the ceiling, and I could move my pinky. Like what basically happened, right, was the only way I could describe this is that I hacked into my brain. I could control my body without actually moving my body. I could just have my brain send a command to my body, and I didn't have to move my body at all. That's
Isn't
how it
that
felt.
how it
like
normally works?
no, I don't have to. Like you have to like move your body. Like you have to like actually move your body to move. This time I was.
You have
like,
to
okay.
move your body to move it.
And you kind of like your brain sends
Okay,
like, signals.
When you have to force your body to move it with your brain.
This is like, okay, imagine like, okay, I'm going to move and I lift my arm. But in this case, it was like, okay, arm move, and the arm would move without me having to lift my arm.
So like telekinesis. Like if
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking. If Stephen Hawking had telekinesis.
I was Xavier. But yeah, so
Yeah, but I'm going for somebody who's like completely crippled.
fuck, okay. Yeah, I was Stephen Hawking. Jesus. But yeah, so at first it started off as like I would envision something in my head and my body would react. So the first phase was it was like it was 3 phases. The first phase was the scroll wheel. So what happened was, imagine a scroll wheel, right, and like a pointer to indicate which bar that which one that you're selecting. Imagine a scroll wheel, but numbers from 1 to 10, right? I would scroll up to 10, and in my mind I would scroll up to 10, and my finger would like elevate, like it would move in a completely straight line up, and then if I go back to 1, it would go all the way down, and if I go to 5, it would go in the middle and shit like that, and I would move, and I'd be like, oh my god, this is so freaking cool, Jesus Christ. Steph, check this out, dude, oh my god. And he would be like, yeah, wow, okay, you're moving your finger, but no, like, you have to understand, dude, I decoded my brain. Right, that was the first phase. The second phase was me imagining shapes, and it actually like my body just moving on its own. So I would imagine like, I don't know, a circle, and my finger would just start moving in a circle, a fully complete circle. S, I imagine drawing an S. I move my body in an S, right? Same concept. I told Steph, and he was like, yeah, sure. At that point, he didn't care because he's like playing a game. I don't know how you can play a game while high, but you were doing it. And the last phase was the bouncy ball phase. Now this was interesting, right? Because imagine this, a box, 2-dimensional plane, no 3D, right? This is no high budget Pixar film. So imagine like a fucking box and a ball inside, and the walls are bouncy. The ball's bouncy and the walls are super bouncy as well. So if you throw the ball on one side, it's gonna just ricochet over and over. Horizontally, right? Now imagine that, but my body reacting to that. So my finger would literally like move like rapidly horizontally if I imagine that bouncing around. Vertical, it would do the same thing. It was so freaking weird. And like at some point, my body started to like mimic it as well. My body started to like twitch. It was so weird. I was just fucking running insane, basically. Now, Steph, you can tell your part of this story.
So, from switching to my eyes now, my nigga is like, he looking like he going to sleep now, right? So I turn on his phone, start playing some on Myoji Arena. Then he starts going, whoa, holy shit, dude. I'm like, yo, what? He's like, Steph, look at this. I'm like, huh? He's like, look at my hand. Alright, I just hacked in my brain, dude. I'm like, what? He's just like, alright, so I'm gonna scroll to 10. Whoa, holy shit, dude. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Look, I can move my body. What?
I can move my body.
No, man, you don't understand. I decoded my brain, and now I can just imagine something and move my body. Look, I'm going to 5. Now I'm going to 1. Now I'm going to 10. Holy shit, dude. I'm here in my head like, nigga, you just moving your finger. All right, yeah, man, that's cool. And then next phase now, he's imagining shapes. Same thing. Hey, yo, dude, now I can do shapes, dude. And then
I can do shapes.
I'm looking around. He's like, look, because he won't stop until I look. He won't shut up until I look. I was playing the game.
All the time I have my eyes closed.
Look,
and then I would
Steph,
look at him to see if he was looking. Yeah.
Then I had to look, and he was drawing circles and shit. Not even properly, but it was just, he was so amazed by it. I was like, yeah, cool. Then the final phase was the best phase of them all. He was just moving rapid. He didn't even have to tell me to look. I look over and he's like, dude, the ball is bouncing, and he's just moving his finger rapidly.
The ball is bouncing.
All over the fucking place. He's just moving his finger rapidly. His finger is just having a seizure or some shit. I'm here like, what the fuck? I didn't even say nothing to him. I was just there like, dude, you good? He was just like, I decoded my brain. I am now one with the universe. You know what I'm saying?
So fucking bad, man.
And then later on we had a phase where I just started laughing for like no reason, and I laughed so hard I shake the bed. And then he told me, yo, he could feel my vibrations, and then I started to laugh even more.
Oh yeah, that was when we were like, that was when we were we were on the same wavelength. Like I felt his vibrations in the bed when he was laughing, right? And okay, you might not you've never been on drugs, I'm pretty sure, Happy.
Yeah.
But like
I've
there's
been
a thing.
buzzed, but I've never like done like drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a thing where and it's a real thing where when like two people are high, they have like the same wavelength. And like if someone else is like sober near them, they don't know what the hell is going on, but the two people are high, they can literally just look at each other, know what each other is on about, and just like have a laugh or whatever the shit, right? But yeah, basically that was me and Steph for a second. I was just like chin down on the bed, you know, stomach down on the bed still, and Steph was playing the game. Or no, I don't think. I think you were playing. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't even like. I couldn't even see.
I'm pretty sure I was playing.
Yeah, and then like at the ending, you just stopped playing it.
Yeah, cause I was laughing too hard.
Yeah, you were laughing too hard. So what happened was, I was just on the bed and I felt his vibrations. Like, dude, I felt his vibrations and I was like, dude, yo, I can feel your vibrations. You're laughing so hard. And then he started laughing even more when I said that, and I was just there like, okay, check this out. Oh my god, this is so cool. I can feel the vibrations, right? I was like, and then I told him, okay, check this out. I can make you laugh. And here it comes. And then he just starts laughing again. Without even like, it was so fucking weird. It felt like I had control over him.
It felt like he had control over me as well on the same side.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I was literally drowning in laughter. I felt like I was drowning in laughter. I could not breathe for shit.
And he was just there like, stop. I'm like, no, check this out. I can look, another one's coming. And then we were just dying, dude. We were just dying. And all I would repeat is, okay, another laugh is coming. And then a laugh would come and it would just vibrate the bed. It was so freaking weird, man.
The way the vibrations were made, by the way, is that I was laughing so hard that my like stomach was moving in and out, and it was just hitting the
bed. Pretty much like a normal laugh. And yeah, we did a whole bunch of shit. I remember one time we were like, before I was completely crippled and disabled, and I was just lying on the bed all day. There's a point in time where I could walk when I was like on the edibles, right? And we were going in the kitchen for some water because we felt dehydrated as shit. And we started just doing like a gag where we were where we were in an anime and fighting like an epic final battle.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And we were like fighting and shit, and then he did a thing where he was just like,
So basically,
Imagine us two.
Wait. So basically, we were fighting and shit, right? And he knocked me down. I was weak. He was gonna finish me off, but I had this like poisonous gas that was already surrounding us, and it made him hallucinate and think that I was his grandpa. I was like, you can't hit poor grandpa. And then he goes on the ground. He's like, I can't hit poor grandpa. I'm like, that's right. He's like, and then I start pretend kicking him and shit. He's like, you beat me just like you and Dad always used to. I'm like,
this reminds me of how Dad and Grandpa used to beat me. I just started dying of laughter of my own joke. I was so stoned, man. I just started dying of laughter. I was just there like, oh my, I could not stop laughing for shit. I just fell to the ground.
It's like how Dad and Grandpa used to beat me.
Yo, we were just high as fuck, dude. Anime
and then the dog
it just turned fucked up.
Yeah, it was fucked, man. But that was like the good part of the high. Yeah. Now comes just the cancer. Other than the fact that when they kicked in, as soon as the edibles kicked in for us, we started playing footsie for like a solid 15 minutes, and we just did a gag, and it was really funny. Other than that, and all that other shit that happened, when the high finally not when it was starting to die down, but midway through it, I just felt bad. I felt like that other time that I talked about where I vomited and shit. Except it wasn't to the point where even just existing hurt. So yeah, basically I was just me and Steph just fell asleep at the same time. I'm pretty sure we just fucking fell asleep, and we just started and then we dreamed. Wait, what? Yeah, we dreamed obviously, but we fell asleep, and I woke up and I was like, dude, I don't feel so well. And I sat up for a good solid 10 minutes, and Steph sat up as well. And he was just there you good? And I'm like, no, man.
By the way, no, let me just note this real quick. We found it impossible to even get up, but we got up anyway. But moving was fucking trying to lift a fucking bus. It was impossible.
Oh yeah. And I had this thing that would happen to me where this is always super stupidly hard to explain. Alright, so imagine this, right? You know how when Flash is running, you can see after images of himself? Mm-hmm. In transparent, slightly transparent after images trailing behind him?
Yeah.
Right? Imagine that, but you're just moving at normal speed, and when those you feel like shit in general, right? But when you move and the after images catch up to you and accumulate onto one spot when you stop, right?
Yeah.
And it builds up and it overflows, and every time that happened, I just would get a fucking headache, a searing headache. If I moved and I kept moving, nothing would happen because they would never catch up with me. But as soon as I stopped moving, they would just catch up and it would just fucking hurt like shit. That's the best I can explain it. It's the
stereotypical when people are in movies and you see their point of view from a hangover or them being high, and the after wave thing.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't that. It wasn't actually I could see my after image. It just felt like I had that. It felt like it. It didn't seem like it.
Yeah.
Basically. But yeah, it was fucking AIDS, man. That was horrible. I sat up and I was like, bro, I don't feel too good. I think I'm gonna vomit again. Can I get a thing? Can I get a bucket? And I couldn't walk. Steph could walk. I knew I counted on Steph. At one point, I'm like, can Steph even walk? You know, the guy who's trained in the arts. You know, and he miraculously actually managed to go get the thing for me to puke in, and I puked again. But this time after I puked, I didn't feel good. I felt like shit still, and it was really bad. And
can we just appreciate the fact that you asked him to go grab you a sink?
A sink? No, I didn't. I said thing. A thing. The thing to puke in.
I know, but I can just imagine you just Grab me a
whole
sink. Grab me the whole sink. I need the whole thing.
I feel
Steph
accomplished
is just high as
because
shit.
I feel accomplished because like I was high on 100 milligrams, and I still managed to get up. So I feel accomplished.
Yeah, you were gamer, man.
I've
You
been
were
laughing
gamer.
a lot because you keep saying like I don't feel so good, and it's reminding me of fucking Infinity War.
Fuck off.
Wow.
I need
But
to watch
yeah,
that movie.
he didn't grab a sink, you know. I just imagine Steph just walking up to a sink,
With a
putting
fucking
both
sink.
his hands on and prying, just ripping the sink off the wall, super high. Just walks over to me. Here you go.
Here you go, man, bro. Anything for you, bro. You're like, oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, anything for you, bro.
Fucking vomit in the sink. But yeah, after I vomited, I still felt like shit, which was just that scared me. I'm like, okay, wow, I'm gonna die. And then afterward, we just kind of slept more, even more, and then we slept in 4 in the morning, until 4 in the fucking morning. I woke up, like I actually didn't feel like garbage, and I got up and I was like, damn, okay, cool. But Steph was still sleepy as shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, remember when we went and got something to eat, dude? You were fine.
Oh,
You were fine. And then we sat down to eat, actually, and then when you started eating, that's when you felt like shit. That's when the flashes came, too. And you
wait,
got-
really? We went to eat?
Yeah, we went to eat. You don't remember going to eat?
While on edibles?
Yeah.
Or the hangover? Because I remember eating after the hangover.
No, while I was on edibles, because you started to feel like shit. That's when the flashes came in. The thing where you moved
Yeah,
and you felt good. That's when it came in, and you were feeling bad, and you literally like, I'm gonna die. You put your head on the table, and you're like, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it through this. I was eating. I was thinking, maybe you'll just push through this, and you literally, no, I could tell that you were legit serious to yourself. You're like, I'm going to die. I'm not going to get through this. That's when I had to put down my shit. I was like, all right, get off this high. You got to be a best friend right now. Oh, okay, shit. I put my hand on his shoulder. I bring him back up. I tell him, get up, dude. You're not gonna die. You're gonna make it through this. No one has ever died on weed, so I doubt you will on 50 milligrams. I didn't say that exactly, but along those lines. I was like, you're gonna make it. And then he started to believe. He finally believed again. He was like, yes, I will survive. Then he turned it into this funny gag where he's like, I don't know, like some sort of hero. He's like, I shall not fall. And this and that. I'm like, I started
Oh
dying.
yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. It was like I was like, yeah, we were eating, and then I felt like I started to feel like really, really fucking bad after I was done, and I think you were still eating. No, wait. I think both of us were just sitting there because we could not fucking move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in me to get up to get on back on the bed because they were kicking in real fucking bad. And I was just there like, oh, dude, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I was like, yo, oh my fucking, I felt my heart just like started fucking squeezing, and I was there like, oh fuck, oh no. I mean, like rationally, I was exaggerating. I didn't think I was actually gonna die, but I just felt really fucking bad, and I just wanted to say that. And then you were like, yeah, dude, don't worry about it, blah blah blah, and I was like, yes. That is true. I will survive. I will make it through this. I am the chosen or some shit like that. I literally I felt like ass. I did not want to get up. I used that as like a way to get up. I was like, yes. I will do this. And I got up off the chair. I felt like ass still. It was all on the outside that it looked fine, but in the inside I still felt like shit, but I just had to brave through the pain. I was like, yes.
Yeah, my nigga was like...
I just started like walking to the fucking bedroom all epic.
My nigga told me, yes, he's ready to go. He's ready. He thinks he's ready to make it to the bed now. He just gets up and heads to the fucking room while I go into the kitchen and put this plate in the sink.
Yeah. And I was just there and I just fucking flopped onto the bed instantly.
Yeah.
Oh god. The come down was ass. you know, and after that, after like I didn't feel like shit, and I saw Steph sleeping. I think I got up, played a game or two or some shit. Then I went back to sleep.
You watch Would You Rather.
Oh yeah, I got up and I just watched Luna's video while semi-high. And yeah, that's what it was. I watched fucking Luna's video. Fucking...
He's just touching me at 4:30 in the morning. Dude, I feel much better or some shit.
Yeah, dude, you want to watch Would You Rather? Luna just uploaded the video at 4 in the fucking morning.
I was like, no, I want to sleep. I checked the time, it's like 4 something in the morning. I was like, dude.
It just felt like I felt energized as shit. And but yeah, I instantly just flopped back down and just went to sleep again still. And the hangover still felt the thing about being high is that like the hangover, you're still high even during the hangover. And the whole day we still kind of wasted that day away too. I felt that as well. I felt like that day went by super fast too.
Same.
Cause I was just there like out of my fucking mind, just loopy as shit still. I was still just kind of drowsy and loopy, and I still kind of had like a headache. But I was braving through it, you know. I was watching fucking Avatar and shit, eating. It was fine. And you know, and whatever. And I was just still kind of semi-baked. And then we slept it off the morning after, went to work like nothing happened. And yeah, that's our story. You have anything from your perspective, Steph? Any highness that you experienced that you just didn't tell me or anything?
Dude, I just felt super high. Like, I felt normal, like how I would get high when I smoked weed. I just felt like that, but just like times a billion. So I was like, yeah. It felt like when I spent like $50 worth of weed and smoke it up. So I was like, and I haven't had that sort of high in a long time. So I was like, yeah.
You had $40 worth.
So yeah, I was just baked out of my mind, immobile as shit, and then I had to make myself feel like I'm fucking Hulk or some shit to get that bucket to you, nigga.
And you didn't feel pain at all during the high at all, like me?
No,
like
I didn't.
Headache?
No pain at all. Just really sleepy. That's it.
Fuck, that's you get good high. I always get like. Ever since that one day you dicked me over by mixing the fucking shit, I just get like really ass highs now. Thank you.
I think you just don't like Bajan weed. But off the topic of weed, hi, Happy, how's it going? Tell the kids to don't do drugs.
Hi. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. They mess up stuff.
You see, I
Right,
asked Happy.
This
I
has
asked
been Drug
Happy to
Stories
do
with
it.
a Not Bad podcast. Thanks for watching.
I asked Happy
Thanks
to
for
do
watching
it
Not Bad
because she
podcast.
sounds adorable.
I
and
mean,
she'll
like, it's
appeal
been
to
like
kids.
50 minutes. Dude.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me do my adorable voice.
Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Oh
You
my
never do
God.
drugs.
Oh
my
my god,
God.
that is adorable.
Gee, what the fuck? I did not know you could achieve such.
Bro, that just
I'm a voice actor. What did you expect?
You have to do that voice for a whole podcast, right?
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
God,
try.
no.
I'll try. But not today. I can't.
Oh my
I got
god.
issues with my nose.
Bro,
Can you
this
say
is
Oni-chan?
weird.
I can't.
Oh my god!
I want to
Oh.
squeeze you in my arms right now.
What the shit? Oh my god, okay.
Listen
No,
here,
listen-
motherfucker. I don't want to take no shit from you.
Yes, I love
Where's
it.
my money, bitch?
Yeah.
Listen.
Be my
this
daughter.
This
Money.
is old woman happy, alright? This needs to stay as old woman happy. I'm not used to this.
Be my daughter, nigga. Literally.
Be my daughter,
Holy
nigga.
shit.
Bitch, I'm older than you. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I will adopt you.
Gee.
I don't even
will
think you
adopt you.
can do that.
Just
did a
aggressively
live
grabbing someone.
Just like picks up because that's my Chibi Haps voice. That's why there's like a smaller version of me, and
This is the voice I do for it. It's not that hard to talk like this, though.
Schizophrenia.
fucking hell.
So yeah, that's just wow. Okay.
You have alright. Happy's doing the outro in that voice for sure.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake.
By the way, we've been going for almost an hour.
Yep.
Almost an hour. Almost.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like pretty much the
almost.
entire podcast was the weed story.
Your guys' weed story.
But come on, did you guys enjoy the weed story? You know,
It was good. It was interesting. I overanalyzed it. I'm good. It's a satisfying story. I'm just like,
Don't do that shit.
that's it.
Don't do drugs, kids. That's your whole.
Bro, watch. I'm gonna go to 5. Oh my god.
Whoa, Jay! What?
I hate
Circles.
you guys. I hate you guys so much.
Oh my god, the ball is
Genuinely
bouncing! The ball
I said that as well. That's the
I
thing.
have unlocked my brain. The fullest potential has become the reality.
You know,
I
I
can now
unlocked.
move my body with
Not
my
unlocked.
mind.
He fucking hacked his brain, alright? Not unlocked. He hacked into it.
I can now move my body with my mind.
He is now officially Tracer, okay?
But I'm already Tracer.
Phase 3 was literally like, you know, Lethal League? You know the game Lethal League, right, guys?
No.
Where you fucking
No.
hit the ball and it bounces all over the screen, and like if the ball hits into an opponent, they just get they die.
Nope.
Isn't that soccer?
You guys have to look at Lethal League.
Isn't that soccer?
For those of you where you kill people, yeah. For those of you who in the audience who know Lethal League, it's literally like my body was on Lethal League, except my finger was the ball. and
Shorty know I
his-
kill people.
Straight up.
Speaking of soccer, yo, I was just scrolling through Cancer Instagram, right?
Cancer.
And I saw this fucking thumbnail of a foot, like someone kicking a football, and their knee looked kind of weird, so I let it play. He kicked the football, and then he goes down crying in pain. I'm like, okay, what? Then they slow it down for me and zoom into the knee. This nigga kick, right? This nigga kick, and his knee, just his bone came out from the side. It just poked out. It just went like boop. It just came out from like the left side, nigga.
What?
Damn.
And he
It
just
really do be
went
like
down.
that sometimes.
How
Like
does that work?
he was like bending. He was like bending the knee so he can use the other like foot to kick. And like
Yeah.
I don't know if his foot slipped or something or mislocated, but like the pressure. But like the pressure whilst bending, it just popped out on the left side, and he just went down onto the floor.
Oh!
He literally cried.
Oh god, you do the sponge, my guy.
Yeah, he did the sponge.
Oh, stop.
And then you're thinking, hey, shaking it, yeah.
No, we don't do that here.
Boy,
That's-
away.
that is illegal.
Stop before we get a copyright strike.
Happy birthday.
Can we copy strike prototype?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Here's a topic that I saw on the list that I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Have you ever gotten into a fight, and how did it go down? Who wants to go first?
Ooh.
This is probably gonna be the last topic too, because of time.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last topic.
What
So-
kind
Alright,
of
cool.
fight? Like fist fight or verbal
Yeah,
fight?
like a genuine
Like a fist
she
fight.
put him up. She.
I had a
fucking-
pickaxe fight in Fortnite.
No.
Stop it.
So wait, so you're talking about like a genuine game of fisticuffs?
This guy threw punches at me, and I just took out my legendary scar and destroyed him.
So lazy,
my
you got
scar
any
and just
fights? You got any
destroyed him.
fights?
Lazy.
No. Okay.
Wait. Oh,
Happy
me.
you got
Okay.
any fights?
Yeah.
You got a fight?
Better clap
Tell
for
us how it
Somebody-
went down.
Somebody's knocking on
Yeah.
my door.
Oh wow.
Literally at the worst time possible. Thank you.
Okay, we go to Happy, and then we come back to you. Happy, fight.
I'm gonna say that siblings don't count because they're siblings. You're gonna be fighting with them anyways. Let's see. 6th grade. This kid. This is when I was in my mute phase. This kid was an asshole to me. He would always like make fun of me and stuff like that. I didn't even talk to him. I've never spoken to him whatsoever. And like, okay, so his 2 older brothers would walk with him, and we'd have to walk all the same way with my sister and our neighbor. And the 2 older brothers would hit on my sister and the neighbor, so I was stuck walking behind with fucking Dingus over here. And well, fucking Dingus decided one day to shove me. Now, my mama didn't raise no pushover. She told me if you were ever to get into a fist fight, you better not throw the first punch, but you better damn well throw the last. So I shoved him over. He's like, what the fuck? And then I tackled him and then I beat the shit out of him.
That sounds very one-sided. No epic fights where you guys exchange blows like an anime scene.
No, I finish a fight when I get into one.
Alright,
Yeah,
that was
okay.
pretty... Wow.
Box me, Happy.
Proto.
Box me. Clout.
Proto, you got any... Proto, you got any fights?
Lazy, are you still available?
I'm back.
Alright, please.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, your fight scene.
My
Go ahead.
stepmom came in, like she just got here from work. Also, my nephew and my cousin, they're playing Connect 4, but it's a really shitty off-brand version.
Connect
It's called Join 4.
When you're too cheap
God,
to
that's-
even buy Connect 4.
Connect 4.
It's literally
Connect 4.
called Join 4.
What
God.
the
Oh
fuck?
gosh.
So yeah, if you hear yelling, that's my nephew.
How can you
Yeah.
yell over Connect 4?
They're
He's like
kids.
6.
They're kids.
Oh, true.
Anyway, you got any fights, nigga?
Yes, I've been in multiple.
Ooh, interesting. Tell me.
I mean, most of them happen in school, and it's just like, oh, hey, I'm actually gonna do my job. Hey, you stop that. Stop fighting. Fighting? Not in here.
So you never actually got into like a full like actual fight. Where, like,
Not a full fight, but like I have been in a couple fights and they just got stopped by like people who actually want to do their jobs for once.
Yeah, that's usually how fights happen. Like they
Did
never
any
just...
fights get pretty serious before they stopped?
What do you mean by pretty serious?
Like,
Like,
punches
did
been thrown
anyone
and like
get-
someone.
like
Yeah,
One-
yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like legit,
Well,
like
tell the
punches have
story.
been thrown and like it's been
And-
like.
Someone
And,
got
like-
hurt?
Yeah, no shit.
tell
That's
us
kinda how
the
it
story
works.
of your most epic fight, lady.
Yeah, your most
My
epic
most
line.
epic fight.
Yeah, epic fight, gamer.
I don't
Go ahead.
really remember. It's been a while.
It's been a while since I've kicked some ass and taken some names.
I haven't
Give me a
fought in
moment
a
so I can
year, so-
reflect upon my valid battles. Give me a moment.
Alright, so Proto, any fights?
Over where I live, when you usually start a fight, since we're like generally like peaceful people, we stop the fight. Although we're all black, so you would think, but no. So there was this one. It's like really not like it's not like I'm trying to actually like unironically think of like a fight that I've been in that's like semi maybe sorta like good. There's this one fight. This is the best one I can come up with so far. Where there was these group of kids who always used to hang out. I was like the odd one out because don't mention the YouTuber. Haha,
Nobody's
funny, you might get
listening
it.
to me.
I was the oddball of the group because I didn't live near them, you know, like in the like some of like the group of kids used to live in the same house and shit because they have like the same parents or they have this like their parents are family and shit. But I was just in my own fucking apartment with my mom renting the shit, so that was cool. So I was kind of disassociated with them a little. And these kids were like the rambunctious rapscallions of the neighborhood. And we would get into like arguments and shit and fall out a whole bunch of times and come to disagreements a whole bunch of times because they were just like, I don't know, their vibe wasn't very positive, you know, sometimes. And one time we got into a fight. I got into a fight with one of the kids, right? I told one of the kids something they did that pissed me off, and I told them to back off, right? And I threw a very deliberate, readable punch. Like I just threw like a punch just to like, it's a very obvious like fucking like this is gonna punch, and like obviously he dodged it because it's a fucking, and I just to tell him, hey, back off. I can't remember what I did that for, but whatever. And that turned into a fight. No one parted it. No one, like, got in the way for, like, a while. And this kid, he dodged the first punch, and he was like, look at me, I'm all flying shit. Oh, look, I dodged your punch. I was just like, dude, what? So I threw another deliberate one, just to, have him be like, hey, once again, fuck off. He ducked under, whatever. And he ran at me, right? This is straight from a fucking anime fight scene. He ran at me with like a flying kung fu kick, right? And I was just like, what? So I just kind of moved out of the way. I did the epic style pat. I did the I did the ancient pagan technique of moving out of the way, passed on for generations. It's a very ancient, high IQ. It takes a lot of intellect to do that. And I think after I moved out of the way, I think I just like shoved him onto the ground or some shit. And that's as far as it went. People just parted it after that. Or like, okay, yeah, enough.
I mean, do you count it as a win?
Fucking, I mean, he had some good moves, He kung fu fly kick and. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up with two stories just to show you how I've changed, and because y'all niggas.
Steph actually has some legitimate fights.
Happy came up with some actual good content, Y'all niggas just dead ass.
I'm trying to think of like a good one because I don't really go into much fights that often because I am tall as shit. No one wants to challenge me.
So the first one happened when I was really young. I used to live in this house, and across the road, literally the landlord lived across the road, and she had a son. And he was the one who taught me how to ride a bicycle. My parents were like just too busy to teach me for some reason. But yeah, he taught me how to ride on his bicycle that had no brakes, and we were cool. We played shit. He had a cousin that come over that looked kind of cute. We played, three of us, you know how it is, you know how it be. And then randomly one evening, I came outside, he was outside, we were chilling, and then he got in this fucking zone where he was just quiet. He wouldn't even talk to his cousin. I was just like, dude, you alright? And then he tells me, I want to fight somebody. We're kids, by the way.
I want to fight somebody.
And I was raised, literally, I hate that I was raised this way, but back then I didn't know any better. I was raised to just avoid all conflict at all. And just not to fight, because my mom was super scary. If she knew I got into a fight, I would be more scared of her beaten than the person who beat me getting the beating. That's how scary she was, and that's how hard she hit.
It's a smart tactic. So, yeah. Don't get into fights. I know.
So yeah, he looks at me, and I'm thinking we're friends, so he's not gonna fight me. He's probably gonna fight someone that he don't like or some shit. And he just throws one in my gut, right? And my wind didn't cut for some reason, but I did feel the punch. I looked around, I was like, what? And he starts just punching at me. And I wouldn't punch back. I did not punch back at all. I was just taking all them hits, right? He slammed me against his fucking house wall. It's a brick wall, right? Then he tried to punch and I dodged it. Oh, I'm so unhappy he didn't hit his hand on that wall. But yeah, I dodged it. And then he pushed me back on the road. And I tripped and fell on the ground. And the only justice that happened here is that he tried to kick me and he tripped and fell hard as shit.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this doesn't really sound like a fight. It just sounds like you getting abused. I'm telling this story to show you how I've changed. All right.
The evolutionary.
I'm just saying.
So I got inside.
It just sounds like straight up abuse.
My mom was like,
not really. It sounds like Steph avoiding conflict and like him just like, bro, I don't want to fight you, like one of those.
He punched me on my stomach and then he just started wailing on me. Like, you're making it sound like you're getting like absolutely demolished here.
He still is. This is like a cry out for help for him.
But so yeah, my mom told me you gotta fight back sometimes, this and that, whatever. And that's when I just got the seal of approval.
Seal of approval.
Really. So this other fight happened more recently, like 2017. I was high as shit, I was talking to a bitch. She wanted to go get some food. We were going on the road, and she saw this nigga. She started talking with this nigga. Then he looked at me. Then he started off the bat too. No, he didn't even wait for me to answer. He just back to back asked me this question: what's my name? What's my age? What school I go to? And if I got the girl. I didn't answer one question. And my high ass, while I was walking away, my high ass just flipped him off. I just continued going. We got the food. We were heading back. We went to one of her like aunts or some shit, and he passed us with just like 4 boys. Yeah, 4 boys with him. That's older than me even. So I'm like, okay, okay. And then we continue walking, and we were almost by her house. We were like, her house was across the road through another gap. And then the boy started to shout at me to come in and fight and shit. I was just continue walking, and then they tell him to go and beat me and that they hit in case I get in. So he didn't do shit. He was a pussy. I crossed the road and they tell me, oh, that is a pussy, this and that. And remember, I was high, so I just got triggered. I was like, y'all niggas ain't gonna follow me home. Because I used to be part of a gang. By the way, I'm not part of a gang anymore. Them is backstabbers, but they had my back during that time. They backstabbed
Them
me
is
later.
backstabbers, but they had my back during that time.
Yeah, they
With a
backstabbed
knife,
me
holding
later
up,
on.
primed.
They backstabbed me later on in life, but during this time, they had my back. So, if I just go on my road and someone's trying to fucking beat me up, I didn't even have to fight. But I was like, y'all niggas ain't gonna follow me home. I dare y'all niggas to follow me home. I dare y'all niggas. Y'all ain't gonna fuck around me. I was bareback, just yelling at 4 niggas across the road. I was high as shit. And the girl that I was with, the girl and her friend was just trying to pull me. They were just pulling me to her grandmother's house and being like, no, you ain't going home. No, oh God, this and that. I'm like, let me go. Let me the fuck go. And then we started walking through the fucking gap that her house is in, right? And they started pelting rocks. She started to run. She wanted to pull me so I can run. I did not run. I was just walking. I didn't even look back at them. And they missed every fucking shot. I felt like the shit because they didn't hit me at all. They missed every fucking shot. So then I was
Boy
sitting
can't
down.
even throw.
And then 2 niggas that I knew from the block that I was chilling at, they came out. They saw me. They stopped. And they was like, who these niggas there? I was like, oh, these niggas trying to fuck around with me. And they're like, alright, yeah, but I ain't getting in no shit. Because one of them recently got, like, probation. And the other one got in trouble with the police, too. But not probation, but he got in trouble with the police. So they ain't fucking around no fighting. But a rock passed one of them, and it nearly hit them. So I ran out. I was like, oh, yeah, y'all done did it now. And I picked up, like, the biggest rock I could find. I couldn't even lift it up properly. And I tried to... tried? I can't even speak. I tried to throw it at them. It just went completely left. It missed them. They looked at me and kind of laughed. And I was like, y'all think I'm fucking around. I was high as shit. They started pelting rocks at me. Oh, fuck, my throat. They started pelting rocks at me, right? And then I started pelting back. 4 niggas versus me. And I had them exiting the block. You know how niggas do when they just, like, doing something and just slowly walking backwards? That's what they were doing. They were just picking up rocks and pelting and just slowly inching back to the main road to fucking leave. And my dude, they left, and then I just turned around. I told the 2 niggas, I think I burst someone's head. And they just started laughing. It was fun.
That wasn't really a fight, but okay.
Oh, I
like,
have a fight.
It's more like just gang violence.
It was a conflict.
I have a fight.
Or just like you throwing rocks at people.
There's this thing
all
called
you do.
oval tastic, right? And we were going to it. And we were walking down the road, and then this nigga saw me, and then he said he would stab me up. And then I turned around. I wasn't high yet. I was gonna get high, but I wasn't high yet. I turned around and said, well, do it then. Then he looked at me, he come across the road, pulls out his knife, and then he's like...
And then he stabs me.
Yeah, no.
And then I died, and then nothing else happened.
I look at it, I look at the knife, and then I continue walking. Because I was standing right in front of a fucking police station. And all he has to do is to follow me past the police station in order to stab me, which I didn't really care about because life no matter to me, apparently. That point in time, I wasn't even thinking about others. I cared so I just the only person I would really say I think about is Rashawn. I wasn't thinking about others at all. I was like, fuck it, fuck life, fuck everything. So yeah. Then later on, we went to the event. After party came on where the little kids go home and the big kids drink alcohol and do this thing called walking up, where the guys literally just ram their dicks into to an ass. They have like no skill. They just ram it in like a hammer. So all of that was going on, and then this nigga just was like behind me.
Explain that so poorly.
He appeared behind me, and then he tell me move in front of him, and I was like, what the no, because like I was with like a group of friends and shit. No, I wasn't with. I kind of straight away. Yeah, we lost each other in the crowd. I was like, nigga, you think you could tell me move? I didn't say that to him, but I looked at him in that way. Then he grabbed me by the neck, and he was like, he was like, you feel like playing? And then I looked over, and I saw the same nigga that I flipped off like couple days ago. I'm like, oh. And then he nods at the nigga, and the nigga just punched me in my head, and was rapidly punching me in my head. And then it started rapidly punching him in his chest and shit. And it was just going like that. We were just going at each other punching. The crowd literally separated. We had a space to ourselves. And there were like 5 or 7 other niggas ready to come in. My crew, my gang, my people that I was with was out there talking to some chicks and shit. And they didn't even know what was going on until they saw the crowd separate. And by time that happened, they couldn't get through the crowd in time. So the security guards came. They separated us. My head was hurting. He was breathing very heavily because I was just going at his fucking chest and stomach. And they held me by my fucking pants, technically gave me a fucking wedgie, and they did him the same too, and they were just hauling us out. And then I saw someone from school, and they saw me, they're like, Stefan? I looked at her, I was just pissed as shit. I didn't say anything, I just looked at her and looked off. And then they kicked me out, and I rolled a spliff, started smoking. Then security came up, and I palmed the shit. I was like, it's only Fanta. Obviously, I was lying. But, like, he was like, it's not fair for us to say you're the bad guy here. Because, he looked like he was more hurt than me. He was taller than me. I couldn't reach him properly. But he looked like he was more hurt than me. So, therefore, ultimately, I'm the bad guy, apparently. So, yeah. The security guard was like, yeah, that's not fair. We're going to bring you back in. Wait on the cops. You're going to ask some questions. I was like, alright, fine. But then when I got in there, I was like, shit. I got weed on me. Then they were like, we're going to check the security cameras to see how it went down. Then I was like, fuck, they got security cameras? Because you can't see no security cameras in that place. You can't see anywhere that has a security camera. I was like, fuck. I was smoking weed at the event. They're going to see me. And then he was like, shit, well, the cameras weren't on, so I guess we didn't see how it went down. So I was like, oh, thank God. The police came. The first one entered, and it was a woman. I was like, ooh, all right. Then another nigga came, and he was just a big, muscular motherfucker. I was like, okay. Now I'm scared. And yo, the way I played this off, right? I was like, cause I came, the people from my block went before me, and I came with like the younger kids, because they know me as well. So I just came with them, and they kind of did their own thing. So yeah, I told the officers I sounded really, cause when I get angry, my eyes start tearing up uncontrollably. So I made it sound like I was like just pissed off because I came with, and I told the story like I came with these young kids. I was just having a fun time, and he just came and he hit me in my head because I didn't move and this and that, and I just played it off like I'm the innocent motherfucker here. And then he was just talking aggressively, but I tell you move, and he'll move, and he hit me first, sir. And he just made no sense at all. And then after questioning me, they were thinking for a little bit, and the man asked him, sir, you smoke weed? He said yes. He was like, do you have any on you? He said no. And then they searched him. He was like, take off your shoes. And they searched him. This nigga had 5 soles in his shoes. The police asked him, "Why you got so much soles in your shoes? You trying to hide something?" He was like, "No, sir. The shoes big. The shoes big." I was just there trying to contain myself. I was both scared and laughing at the same time because he was like shitting his pants. I was shitting my pants too, but I was laughing at him shitting his pants. And I was shitting my pants because I actually had weed on me. But they didn't search me because I just sounded like the innocent young man I am. You know what I'm saying? They threatened they was going to carry him to the station and see what they were going to do to him. Someone literally begged and pleaded for him. Like, literally was about to go in tears. And that's how that fight played off. So, yeah. Funny meme.
That was actually entertaining. Alright. Well, I'm glad
after
that you guys overshadowed us with our fights.
I mean, literally after that, they told me, "Oh, well, you're allowed to go back in if you want." My shirt was busted. I didn't want to go back in, so I was like, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm going home." I walked home that night, and I just rolled a spliff and I was smoking on the main road. I could have literally the police could have passed and be like, "Was that you smoking?" and picked me up right after questioning me and letting me go. But I could give less of a shit because my night was just ruined, and I was like, I gotta get high. For fuck's sake.
Alright. Well, that's as much content as we have for this podcast. It's almost like an hour and a half long. Jesus Christ.
Best podcast. I'm dying. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So, Happy's
Alright,
gonna do the outro before you even think about it with her cute, adorable voice. So, fuck you. Happy?
Yes, watching Not Bad Podcast. If you like to, please go down in the description below to all of our individual links and stuff. Thank you guys for watching this. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Goodbye, nigga.
See you, nigga.
Bye, bitch.